Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So this video I'm about to do has been requested over and over and over again in my DMs, in the comment section, but I have shied away from making this video for so many reasons. Number one, I don't want to give anybody the impression that this process is going to be easy or it's going to be like a walk in the park, because it's not. It's tedious, it's time consuming, it's exhausting, you would get a lot of rejections, but then finally it might work out. So for those people that don't give up easily, for those people that do have the skill set and are ready to put in the work, this video might just be for you, you know. All right, so let's get right into it. So how do you get a job in Estonia? First of all, if you are coming from outside of Europe, let me just say that, let's say you're coming from Africa, you're coming from Africa. Those are my target audience, sorry. So let's just say that the first and the most important thing is your CV format. If your CV format is in the wrong format, if the systems cannot read what is in your CV, if what is arranged on your CV is so ridiculous that it doesn't even pass through the ATS system, you might as well be wasting your time. If you are not getting any interviews at all, your CV format might just be totally wrong. You have to get your CV in the correct format. Now there are different type of formats for CVs that are acceptable here in Estonia, and I'm going to list all of them down in the description box. Some are paid, some are free, but I must say that if you are using the paid format, you will find it so much easier. You will not have to look up so many terms. Some changes will be done for you automatically, and I'm not even trying to like push any website to you people, because I'll list everything on the description box and you're allowed to choose your choice by yourself. You must, it's not like maybe gamble, no, you must get your CVs in the correct format. What is in the content of the CV? Of course, I'm talking to people that have worked before, so I assume you already have a CV that you are transferring to the correct format. You have 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 12 years, 20 years work experience, and now you are looking to work in Estonia. What kind of jobs are you looking for? I have a lot of people that come into my DMs telling me they are doctors and how do they get to Estonia, or they are nurses, or they are lawyers. I'm sorry, those are heavily regulated systems. I believe it's the same all around the world. Those are regulated systems that or regulated bodies, heavily regulated bodies that are not so easy to get into, not even here in Estonia, because those particular jobs that we're talking about, more often than not, you have to speak the Estonian language at a native level to get into these heavily regulated jobs in these heavily regulated industries. So let's say you are now trying to find a job. I have given you the website for the CV. You have a CV format that you want to transfer into the correct CV format. Familiarize yourself with LinkedIn. I hope I'm not jumping from place to place. I feel that I am, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. LinkedIn is your friend, your best friend, your closest friend. LinkedIn is your partner. So I would advise you go on LinkedIn and familiarize yourself with the different job descriptions, with the different jobs that are available. If you go to LinkedIn, change your location when you are searching in the search bar to Estonia, or you can be more specific, maybe Tallinn or Tartu or Pärnu, anywhere you decide that you want to live. So just put it there in the description. You also have the option to put the kind of job or the company, if you have a particular company in mind that that company where you must work at. You can also put the company in the search bar. So it's important for you to do that, so you don't start getting worldwide searches and everything gets so ambiguous. And that way you start to search. You search for jobs in your industry, see what kind of jobs are out there, and find the requirements for those jobs. Where do you fit in? You don't have to qualify 100% for the job that you are looking at. 70, if you meet 70 to 80% of the requirements, please go ahead and apply for those jobs, please. I know some people would look at the jobs available and say, I cannot find anything I'm qualified for. Look a little bit closer. Let's say, for example, back in Nigeria, you were a sales girl at a pharmacy, for instance. So you worked there for 2.5 years. You were in charge of opening the store and closing in the evening. You were in charge of keeping the store clean. You were in charge of dispensing drugs to customers. You were in charge of verifying prescriptions. You were in charge of checking and ensuring the expiration date of drugs. You have all the skills to be a customer care representative, you know? So don't tell me you didn't find anything for yourself. One thing that you must note, like, as I said earlier, it's a lot of work. It is. You have to find transferable skills. I hope you have heard this term before. So transferable skills are skills that you have learned on one job that you can transfer to another job. They can be soft skills or hard skills. Please don't tell me you don't have any transferable skills. If you have work experience, you must have something. Take for instance my analogy about the sales girl. So what soft skills has she developed over 2.5 years as a sales girl in a pharmacy? Communication, top notch. Customers come, they mispronounce drugs. They say they want one thing when they really want another. She has learned to communicate and really understand what the customer wants. She has learned to verify the prescription from their doctors. She has learned to read doctors' handwriting. So ability to think analytically, strong communication skills. She has to do math sometimes. Let's say, for example, they don't have the checkout computer. She has to calculate with calculator. She's quick on her feet. A quick thinker, that's on your CV. Add it. Like, those are parts of soft skills that you have and can add on your CV. And then hard skills, of course we know what hard skills are. Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Zendex, ATS tracking system, depending on your industry. There are so many hardware, software, everything out there for the different kinds of jobs. Do not forget, every software that you were taught to use at your former job, carry it, add it, put it on your CV as long as it's relevant to the job that you want to apply for. Do not do not try to play small when you are organizing your CV or your cover letter. Let them know all the skills you have garnered. Let them know how much promotions you got. Let them know if you met your KPIs in your previous job. Just blow your trumpet. Just blow your trumpet on that CV. Let them know, like, you are worth taking a shot for. So I guess I have touched on what should be on your CV. Find the jobs that are suitable for your experience, your qualification, your skill set, and then tailor your CV to those particular jobs. I would advise you have at least 2, 3, 4 jobs that you have your eyes on. And if it's just one, okay, all well and good for you. You might just get it. But if you don't like to put all your eggs in one basket, so you can make at least 2, 3 CVs for 2, 3 different kind of jobs, and then tailor your CV according to what they want. I'm sorry if the light is in and out. Sunlight is going. What's the time? Anyway, go ahead and tailor your CV to those jobs that you have seen on LinkedIn that appeal to you. So you have submitted your CV and you got your first email telling you you are going on to the next stage. They have an interview for you. Congratulations! But it's not over yet. You have to prepare for your interview. Thankfully, the first interview is usually, depending on the job, sometimes the first interview is just to test your hard skills. So if it's a customer care job, they might want to see how fast you type or how well you talk on the phone and stuff like that. So if it's just your hard skills that they are testing, then brush up your skills in whatever sector that you work at. Yeah, so brush up your skills in whatever sector that you work at. For the interview that might not be testing your hard skills, if it's actually talking one-on-one interview. Then you might go through the typical interview questions. Tell me about yourself. Why did you choose this job? What did you do in your previous job? Your job experience, and all that good stuff. Thankfully, YouTube is your friend. All these typical interview questions, you can find the answers on YouTube. And why do you only spend 6 months at your previous job? Why do you want to move to Estonia? Why do you want this job? Why did you choose our company? All those kind of questions will be asked on face-to-face one-on-one interview. So it's best to prepare yourself. Don't assume that you can answer these questions. Prepare yourself for this. Go on YouTube, listen to quality answers, and then role play. Go in front of your mirror, ask yourself these questions. Okay, talk about myself, talk about yourself, and if you have to write something down, go ahead and write down everything that you think is important. That is a usual interview question, a typical interview question. Another very important resource for your interview is Glassdoor. Glassdoor is like up there. You would actually find people that have gone through these interviews that would go ahead and share the questions that they've had. Of course, it might not be verbatim, it might not be all the questions, but let's say you're going to be asked 10 questions on the interview. You will find 6, 7 of those questions on Glassdoor, and so you can go through Glassdoor. If you've never used Glassdoor before, please familiarize yourself with that app. It's your friend, it's your best friend. After LinkedIn, Glassdoor should be open on your laptop permanently. So on Glassdoor, you can type the company and then you search for interview or interview questions. I can't remember the format. I think it's interview. And then you will see people that have done the same interview that you're about to do, and they will tell you how their experience was. They'll tell you the kind of questions they will ask. There are some companies that you will not even bother going for the interview if you see the kind of reviews that previous interviewers left about the company. It's a good way to gauge what kind of company that you're going into, if it's going to be worth it and all that. So yeah, it's actually a good idea to go on Glassdoor and get information. After Glassdoor, some companies will tell you straight up who is going to interview you, and you're wondering, like, why are they telling me who is going to interview you? Because whether you like it or not, during an interview, I mean for face-to-face interview, you are trying to get the interviewer to like you. You're trying to get the interviewer. It's more like a pick me contest. Truthfully, that's what it is. Choose me, pick me, choose me, pick me. And so it's important to kind of understand your interviewer. You don't have to know all the details about them, but find out where they are coming from, their likes, their dislikes, general stuff that would help you in your interview. I was about to say something else. Stuff that will help you in your interview. And the best way to find out about your interviewer is on LinkedIn. Don't go and start looking for them on Facebook. Oh. Don't be a stalker. But on LinkedIn, you can check briefly. Some people have like private accounts that you can't really see any details, but you can just see like a general skeletal view of their profile, what school they attended, what cities they have lived in, what they like, what they dislike, general things that would just like help you spark a conversation with your interviewer. Yes, again, LinkedIn again. So yeah, if you are trying to search for jobs, searching for job hunting, LinkedIn permanently open, Glassdoor permanently open on your phone, on your laptop, whatever device, iPad that you're using. LinkedIn and Glassdoor. Just keep on looking at them day by day. You guys catch my drift. Let's say you do all the hard work, you do all the back work, and everything goes well. You scale through the first, you scale through the second, you scale through however much interviews might be laid for you. You might just go ahead and get the job. And I know for people that are looking to relocate, getting a job in their country of choice is like the happiest thing, the most joyous thing that can happen. But sadly, I'm sorry to say this, but I have to say this: getting a job in Estonia is not a guarantee for you to get into Estonia. Your company would sponsor the relocation. If they are sponsoring relocation for the position that you have gotten, they will provide you with all the documents. They will tell you everything you need to know, tell you where you need to go, but ultimately the decision rests with the police, immigration and border control people. They are the ones that will decide, okay, is this person really going to work? Will this person be a good citizen where they are going? I don't know what parameters they look at, but I've heard a few cases of people that got jobs and they couldn't get the visa. I don't know, it's kind of sad, I know, but if I eventually am able to gather information to help you scale your visa interview to, I don't know. For now, I don't know their criteria. I don't know why they would reject people that have legitimate jobs. But if I eventually find out why, I would share. But for now, I would advise, after you get the job and your company starts to help you with the process of the visas, go to the mountain and pray. Start praying hard and pray that God hears you and God loves you and God answers you. That's all I can say. And if everything works out for you by God's grace, you will be coming to live in a wonderful country. You will feel the change when you land in the airport. You already feel it, like, ooh, I am somewhere else. Like, I am somewhere else. Another question that I get in regards to job and working, like, how much do I need to have, or how much do I need to get as monthly salary to live a good life in Estonia? I would say straight out. I don't know. We all come from different backgrounds. Some people can manage money, some people cannot manage money. Suffering doesn't go well with some people's skin. Money, it's a really sensitive topic, but generally speaking, I would say any job that is offering you less than 1,500 euros gross, I said gross, anything less than 1,500 euros gross might not be perfect for you. That's just my own opinion. You can decide to take something that offers less, so maybe you have some savings that you can use to patch up and still be okay. But if you are just moving from Africa, moving to Estonia, if you're earning anything less than that, it will be a bit hard for you to balance. I'm saying this because I know black tax is a thing, and it just might be a bit tight. It's doable, but it just might be a bit tight. So I would say anything less than 1,500 euros gross. By gross, I mean before tax. Anything less than 1,500 before tax, think about it very well. I'm not saying you shouldn't take it to, that's your life. Just think about it deeply. All right, guys, I hope this video has helped somebody in one way or the other. If it did, please let me know. Leave me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and your friends' friends. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Why now? Why we're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Yeah. Subscribe. Go ahead. Yeah. Thank you. I'll see you all on my very next video. Bye, guys.